How you convert to Islam, how you understood Islam, what changed your mind?
I think I converted to Islam in the year of 2012, at the end of the month of September. What really, I was already believing in Islam. Before I already knew it was the truth. I already read about Islam on internet, everything, but I didn't take the step to really go and convert to Islam. And it was one day, it's like the main party of the town in our city of Neuchâtel once a year, that lasts for the weekend, from the Friday to Sunday. And the Friday evening, I went down there and I saw really the people drinking so much that they would be on the floor, getting sick on the floor, for fighting all the time, because of the alcohol, everything, the fighting. I would see I saw the zina even on the streets really, and things like that. And it's at this time, seeing everything like that made me realize it's normal, that this is bad. That's why Islam stops these things. And that moment really touched me. That was the Friday. And came to the Saturday, I was on my own. I went out walking, smoke a cigarette on my own, looking. And at this moment, I already read the Shahada on internet, so I knew the words already, even though I didn't really say it. I just looked up and I said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasul. I just said that like that. I think I repeated it 10 times, 15 times, maybe 20 times like that on my own. And I don't know why, I can't explain. I know I don't have a very big, amazing conversion to Islam story like a lot of people have. But it's just I felt my heart was open now. I just looked up, Lailahe illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. It's all I felt it was the time. The words of the Shahadat were inside me. They were inside me and they were waiting to come out. If they were knocking at the door and waiting to come out. And it's at this moment I said it, and I felt new life, new. Not meaning that I would change myself or my person, but new life, that I finally understood the purpose of life. After that, I called some brothers that were Muslim, that were my friends already. I told them I spoke a little bit with them, stayed the evening. I went home. I tried to go to the masjid the next day. It was, the Sunday. I tried to go at the masjid and I found the door closed. I didn't know the times. I tried to go, it was after the Yatsi Namaz. They already closed the masjid. So I said, okay, I'll try the next day. I went back the Monday at the door of the masjid in our town. It was as well after the Yatsi Namaz. I didn't know. The door was closed one more time. No one was there. I thought, what's happening? Then the Tuesday I went back, a little bit earlier. I thought maybe they close it after the Namaz times are over. So I went there the Tuesday. I arrived a little bit after Aksham Namaz, and I saw some brothers that was at the Arabian masjid in our city. I told him that I'm new Muslim now, I want to learn, I don't know how it happens. Some brothers who were outside the masjid, they told me to come in. Straight away when I come in, I saw a man, he was my neighbor for 5-6 years, and he moved out later. He saw me, he said, so do you have good news for me? I just smiled, stayed. Then they called the imam, he gave me some books, teach me abdest, teach me these things. I went for the start for maybe 1 week. I went every day, only for the Yatsi Namaz. For the time I was learning Al-Fatiha, learning really the gesture of the Namaz. I didn't know that perfectly. And one day I talked as well to a brother. I knew there was some lessons at the masjid. I told him, come with me, brother, come with me. And that brother came with me. And Alhamdulillah, since then as well, we have learned together Islam. This is a brother who was Muslim by family, but wasn't practicing Islam. And Alhamdulillah, he was here, and it's like I was pushing him to the good, and he was pushing me to the good as well. We like gone together. And then, Alhamdulillah, I met someone who is a man who is very important for me in my life. His name is Ruzi Hoja, who came for 3 months to Neuchâtel to be the Imam in our masjid. And it's really when I met him that he touched me straight to the heart. And with him, I started learning Qur'an, learning namaz. He taught me how to write and read in Arabic. He taught me a lot of things about Islam, the life of the prophets. And it's really when I met with that man that kept me going on the right path, because I didn't turn away. I finished work straight away. I said I'll go and see Ruzi Hoja, and I would go and see him, speak with him, and every day I would learn a little bit more. And I think Allah put this man made this man cross my path, and this man made me advance very much in Islam. And I know that often people at the start of their conversion to Islam, they're a bit fragile. Maybe they go for one time, they go for namaz, then they stop a bit, all that. And Alhamdulillah, I would go, and Ruzi Hoja really kept me going on the right way. He stayed for 3 months until he went back to Turkey later. And in these 3 months, I think he gave me a solid base of Islam, the base of the knowledge of Qur'an, and made me understand the importance, the purpose of life in Islam. And after that, I think I was all right, like on my own, to remain on the path. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdinas siratal mustaqim, Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim, ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Hamim. Wal kitabil mubin. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatin mubarakah. Inna kunna munzirin. فيها
فيها يفرق كل أمر حكيم أمرا من عندنا إن كنا مرسلين الله أكبر